Hey guys, welcome back to another video. First, I want to say that I'm using a capture card on this video, and the capture card is limited to 60 frames per second. Okay, let's jump into it. So here I want to show you my settings, how I'm getting a really good performance on this game using frame generation. And then the frame generation on this game, I like it, and I never liked it before in any other game, and I never used it before in any other game. Here I was playing in the original X last night, and I did not have it on, but when I checked, I was like, oh man, this game is running so smooth. When I noticed it was on, I was like, oh my god, I love this. I didn't notice that after I beating 3 boss in the game. Anyway, so let's check over here my settings. So, and right now, first I'm connected to the electricity for this one. I mean for the first part, and I will just go step by step, connect it, and then unplug it, do 25 watt, and then do 17 watt. Let's start with the 25 watt or the 70 watt first. So we're gonna unplug this. It's on battery. Let me make sure that we are on 25. Oh my bad. Yeah, it's just recognizing the game's thing. I need to do this. There you go. 13, 17. My bad. Since I'm connected via as that capture card, I don't have the touchscreen available, so I'm seeing my image in the monitor here on my computer monitor, which is also adding its tiny delayed. It's minor delay, but it's pretty much invisible. It's not visible. Anyway, so let's go here. My settings, as you can see, borderless. Here we go into 1080p, which I recommend. I would recommend if you're using this 17 watt, just drop this to 900p. Let's do that. The game will perform well anyway 1080p because you're just mimicking that, but 1080p 900p it will be better. I don't recommend I don't recommend the 720p unless you pump up another setting that we have in the graphic tab. But let's keep going here. So frame rate cap, I have it off. That's because I don't want to. I would recommend to put it on to lock it to 60 if you want to have a smoother experience. But for me, from even though let's lock it to 60, because if my capture card is not going above 60, so why let it go above 60? You know what I mean? Anyway, so BitSync right now is set to, sorry, it's on. My bad, I got confused a little bit here. I got blank. So, and then we're gonna go to motion blur, turn it off, sharpening to 5, and then camera shake. I use the 10. I never touch that setting. I don't even care because I like to have those motions sometimes. But some people don't like it. You turn it off if you don't like it. So they go to a graphic tab. So here, if you see here, it's a 69 super resolution. The super resolution. That's like the sharpening, the amount of scaling that it's doing. I think it is not sharpening, my bad. It's like the amount of scaling. If you go higher, it's gonna tell you that you are like above. You see, it's not recommended, stuff like that. I would say let's leave it around, I don't remember how it was, but 70 for now. That may affect my performance, but whatever. I think we're still good here. FSR, have it on, and frame generation is on. And let's go down. As you can see, full ray tracing is off. I don't recommend to use that here. And then here I have the view distance is low, but then you have the next 4 settings. They're gonna be on medium, which is, this is low. Then you have 1, 2, 3, 4 on medium. Then we have 1 and 2, which is gonna be visual effect, and then hair quality on low, and then vegetation we have it on medium. And if you go to global illumination, we have it on low, and then reflection have it on low. I wish I can turn off reflection, because usually reflection, like, I think it's all old game reflection is weird on this newer engine, like Unreal Engine 5, they better. But in the smaller screen for this console, I think it should be fine. All right, guys. So as you can see there, those are my settings. And now let's put it to this task. So, and just to remind you, we are on 17.1 performance mode, and we are not connected to electricity. I was fighting this guy. I forgot. I really forgot. Thought I forgot about that. Let me just heal myself. Alright, so let's see. As you can see right there, we're using an average of 87% of the GPU for this. Obviously, the game is dropping below 50, which is fine because we are on battery, and we are using, and I'm distracted, and we are using how do you call it? And we have we have BitSync on this small screen. The game is still good. Like when you play the game, you will feel the game will still feel good. Anything above 45 frames per second on those tiny screen, they are good. I always see that. Now, if you wanna pump it up, get that up. Also, if you move to the spot where you're just walking, you're gonna be getting more frame, obviously, but we don't want that. We want the frame rate when you're fighting. That's when you need to get those frame rate to be smooth, mostly. One thing, guys, that I will tell you about frame generation on this game when I was playing last night, I noticed that when you play in a cutscene, you have some issues sometimes, but the issues are minor. They kind of not invisible, but you may get drop in frame rate. But because I think the cutscene they are made with lower frame rate than the actual when you play the game, that's it. So the experience will be smooth. If you know like monitoring your frame rate, you won't even notice that sometime. All right, guys. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna just put the electricity on the power on the GPU on the yeah they call it GPU. I know it's a iGPU, but let's call it that. If you go to 25 watt, so now you should be getting like about 55 frames per second or 60. But it's not like 60, but you're really good for here. It's not that bad. So I don't know if I'm going backward or what I'm doing. I think I was going good. So if as you can see now, oh, did I fall? I don't know. Whatever happened, I'm not even worried about that. So I just want to show you guys that we are hitting pretty much 60 frames per second on there on battery. Obviously, you know what happened, right? If you use it like that. If you want to have the lock 60, I would say, and you can tell, guys, the lighting is not bad. Everything is good. Like for a small console like this in your handheld, it should be fine. So anyway, going back to it. So what I would say, like if you want to get the 60 lock when you are unbodied or something, I would say you can drop it down here. You can go back to graphic settings and you can just drop down this. So, oh look, I think I did it automatically 60, 69 because I think that's what it was before. Okay, we're good there. Everything is the same. Let me check. It look like. And then if I go back to display, yeah, I went 1600p. I mean 900p, and everything else is fine. They just dropped it back up to 1080p since we are using more wattage on the iGPU. So let's just 1080p. I think the difference on view is pretty much the same, a little bit more crisp, but the frame rate performance is the same. It's pretty much not the same, but pretty much the same. Maybe two frame rate difference from 1080p because we're using it from generation and we also using FSR. So I didn't know you could use both combined like that, but it looks good, guys. I mean, its performance pretty good. There's a boss around here. I think I haven't fight him. Let me just do this. So that will tell us if it's we can see if it's good when fighting a boss. If the boss shows up. Oh, there it is. As you can see, guys, we have effects going on here and stuff, and we haven't seen like major drop. Now we start seeing them, yeah, a little bit more. And remember, we are using it right now. We are here, and if you've happen to have a plug, how you call it, an outlet close to you, just like a plug it into electricity using your charger or whatever, and you should be in turbo mode. So you can find those boss. Look, the difference between it's like five frame difference, and we're on 1080p as I said before. So this is a really good spot to put the game instead to do this test. So what we're gonna do here to get more frame rate is this. I'm gonna go back here and drop this down. How this keep dropping anytime I come in this menu? I don't know if I'm doing something else or doing this. Anyway, so I figured that out later and let you guys know. Let's leave it at 69. Oh, I know why, because I changed the 10 to 1080p. That makes sense. So the recommended power is gonna be 50 something. I just leave it as it is. Apply that to 60, and what we're gonna do is, sorry, my bad. It's connected to electricity. Let's just go back to display, and then gonna go here and go back to don't go above 900p. And let's see if you get closer to 60 is possible. Yeah. Right now, I'm pretty sure we're hitting that like 55 average or 54, 53, 54 average, which I can turn it on that in the afterburner, but I'm not doing that now. So this is what I want to tell you guys. The game can run pretty good if you have decent settings, and the visual still are good. I don't see any difference, like huge difference between 1080p and 900p on this thing. And let me just hit that guy a little bit harder. So, oh yeah, I didn't. There you go. So that's it. Okay, that will be the video. So as you guys can see right there, you can run black Myth Wukong on this ROG Ally X. Playable. The game is playable. That's what I want to say with this. All right, peace out.